guess tell us a little bit about where we are right now.
These pair of rooms here have two names. One is the defense casemates, because the cannon right here you can see. This was originally designed as two rooms to defend against potential attacks on the fort, so these cannon would fire into the ditch if there had been an attack. But these rooms are also called the Garrison Cells, because this fort was never actually under a siege, so they used these rooms as what they called convict rooms or prison cells. So kids often say, is this a dungeon? Well, the short answer is yes, this was used as a prison. And at one point in the 1830s, they had about 40 men cramped in these two little rooms. So the conditions down here were pretty poor. These were military prisoners. They were soldiers who had committed military crimes, like things like drunkenness on duty, that kind of thing. You could be sentenced to stay in these rooms for up to a month.
What about spirituality in here? Spirits in it?
I can tell you lots of specific stories. I can say there are a lot of reports of strange, unusual things happening here. Everything from footsteps on those stairs out there, loud noises on these gun platforms, the gun equipment, which we arrange a certain way as a display, being moved around, and actual full-body apparitions have been seen down here.
Now, part of what I do is I like to come in and tune myself into the energy of the space. Now, while we're actually investigating tonight, I will be working on doing that as part of it, but a question I have is with regards to the apparitions. Who are these full-bodied apparitions that are appearing?
We don't know. We can describe them as described by the people who have seen them. I call this person the gunner. I was standing with one of the Highlanders at the main gate, and a couple from New York from a cruise ship approached us, a husband and wife, middle-aged couple. The husband was telling his wife that you didn't see anything, and she said, oh yes, I did. She asked the Highlander with me if there were staff on site that had other uniforms besides the kilted Highlander uniform. Now, this was an actual uniform from an earlier period. I would say maybe Royal Artillery from the 1840s, possibly, with the blue jacket with the yellow tape. We have nobody on site dressed in that particular costume. And we explained, we don't have anybody, no ma'am, there's no one dressed like that. Where did you see this? And she told us, that long staircase that goes down into those two underground rooms. And as she described it, she was walking in down the staircase. She came into this first room, and she saw a man, standing right here, dressed in this blue jacket with the yellow lines. And as she entered the room, he went into the second room. She followed him in, he was gone. And she wanted to know where he'd gone. How did this fellow get out? She thought it was a student, summer student dressed in a reproduction uniform. And not once did she say, I saw a ghost down there. She said, how did he get out? That was her question. And we said, there's no other way out, man. And they left with the husband saying, you didn't see anybody. And she said, yes, I did. They're having a little argument. And off they went. And I turned to my companion and I just said, that was interesting.